All right, so we've sent out our site maps. We've sent out our wraps. We all know what we're supposed to be talking to these people about. We want our one-on-one conversations. We want our six-point conversations as part of that. The ask is to have these people wear these buttons that say, "What if I'm laid off?" or "What if I was gone?" And then we want to follow up with them and ask them to possibly come to a board meeting. After that, get them to speak and be gauging responses in between all these steps. If this isn't good enough, we're going to move on to our 1 minute stand up. And if that is not good enough, we're going to be asking the people who are going to be laid off to wear signs until this gets voted on, so that management has to look them in the eye every single day and, you know, really live down the fact that they're going to be getting rid of these people.
Go.
Hi, good afternoon,
Hey.
Katie. I'm Vanessa Hernandez.
Hi.
I'm your vice president for your local chapter.
Yeah, I've seen you around.
Okay, how you doing?
It's so hot today, but just getting out, stretching my legs around
Okay.
campus.
How long you have been working for our district?
I've been here for 4 years now.
Okay, 4 years. And what you do for our district?
I'm an admin assistant.
Okay, and how's everything going for you? Is it working out?
I mean, it's work, it's always hard working with an administrator sometimes, but you make it work.
Yeah. Is there any concerns or anything you have been dealing with?
Well, I think everybody right now is really on edge with all, the threat of layoffs going on. We haven't gotten the list of who's going to be let go quite yet. So, I think we're all a little anxious about that.
Yes. Well, definitely, I'm here because we all share the same sentiment. We're all on edge. We are so concerned because of the budget deficit. So, unfortunately, we're 6 million deficit. So, obviously, that could be an impact. So, will you be willing to join us in a campaign that we have been putting together? And I would like to extend the invitation.
Well, what's the ask?
So, the ask is to wear a button. So, I have an example here. What if I was gone? So, we want to send that message to our district of what happens if they lay off your position, how that looks in your work site, because you are assisting the staff, the school site. So not having you there and having a vacancy, how can that impact the operations of your school site?
Yeah, no, I agree because I think all the time, like if I wasn't here, who would be doing all of it? I know my boss isn't going to sit there. She can't even open up a power or a PDF, let alone run this by herself without an assistant. So, yeah, no, I fully agree.
So definitely you are very essential. So will you be open to wear this? We're going to be wearing our button next Wednesday. Are you open to it? Will you be willing?
Is everybody doing it?
Yes, definitely. We're going to all the sites, all the site reps, and I came here so I can meet you, get to know you, and see if you want to join us in this, campaign that we're putting together, so we can fight for everyone who potentially could be impacted,
Okay.
by the layoffs.
So I wouldn't be the only one doing
You're not
it.
going to be the only one.
Okay. I think if I'm not the only one, I think I can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
But also, I want to, let you know that maybe there could be some not retaliation, but maybe you feel some way, so I want to warn you. I know your director is fairly new. So definitely, he's still learning the culture of the district. He might be complicit, so there might be some things he might say. But I just want to let you know that you have every right, like all of us, to manifest and to, support each other. So you're not standing alone on this.
I really appreciate that. So if I do, if you say something, what am I supposed to do? Like, do I just take it? Do I say, like, am I supposed to say something back to my supervisor? If they say something to me about wearing it,
So
what
if
do I
they
do?
say something to you, say, hey, that's my right as an employee, and I'm here to support everyone because of the situation that's going on.
Okay. Can I call you if I have any questions?
Yeah, call me. Here's my business card, and if you have any questions, reach out to me if you feel uncomfortable. But also, I want to extend an invitation that we won't be attending our next board meeting, and definitely will be something that will you consider to attend or participate.
What's going to happen at the meeting?
So we're gonna be doing a rally. So if the more people can go, definitely that will help us to send that strong message to our board members. So we'll be rallying, prepping at 5 o'clock, and we'll start doing the pickup line at 5:30. And then those who feel, courage and they can feel comfortable, they could do public speaking comments during the board meeting and see how essential is our work, we are the backbone for our district. So how you feel about that? You know,
I don't know how I feel about speaking. I can think about that, but I think I am free that night. So I think if we're worrying about, I can go to a meeting. That's
okay,
easy. So
and that's okay. We all have feel uncomfortable, and it could be intimidating public speaking. So if that's okay, if you could just be there with your presence, that's great. And another ask: will you be willing to invite one of your colleagues to go with you? And we show more in numbers, that could be a greater impact.
you know that actually might make it easier on me anyway. So yeah. I can
Okay,
make that
so I'll
happen.
ask you. Okay, perfect. So then I will follow up with you in the next 5 days just to see where you're at, and we will reconnect and touch base.
Awesome. All right, I gotta get back to my office. but
Okay,
it
I
was
don't
so
want to
nice-
take more of your time.
So nice talking to
Nice
you.
to meet you,
Okay,
Katie.
see ya.
Bye.
Hey, Kate, what's going on?
Oh, Danielle, how are you?
I'm not. What are you up to? What's going on?
Just finishing up this report. We're getting ready to go out. We've got our little buttons going on today. We're super excited.
I see that. What does it say?
Oh, it says, what if I was gone? So, as I'm sure you know, they've been talking about layoffs. They're not sure who all's going to be laid off yet. So, some of us are just worried about whether or not we're being taken for granted or if we're being valued. So we just kind of for our students said, what if I was gone? So, unfortunately, like in your case, if I were to get laid off, you'd be without an assistant. So you'd be the one typing this report. You get me read some of your meetings possibly. So that's just something we're kind of trying to put out there as a possibility.
Okay.
Thanks.
I think we need to have that discussion here. Right?
All right, so it seems like the board is not changing their position and our membership is still not quite there. They're still kind of apathetic. So I think it is time to move on to our 1 minute stand up. Can we pound the pavement and get people engaged in that?
Yeah, definitely. You tell me and I'll get them all organized.
I will email you the plan.
Okay, sounds good.
Ho ho! This layoff mindset's got to go. Hey hey! Ho ho!
What is
This
that?
layoff mindset's got to go. Hey hey!
California was a
Ho
good
ho!
school.
This
Yeah.
layoff
What about
mindset's
my
got to
kid?
go.
Laying off my granddaughter.
My daughter's in SPED. Who's gonna be her
Oh,
aide?
SPED is so important.
Oh no.
This layoff mindset's got to go. Hey
That's
hey!
terrible.
All right, I've got great news. It seems I just got an email from the superintendent and they've received so many complaints that they're willing to come back to the table and talk about reducing
That's
these
great
layoffs.
news, Michael.
Yes,
Wow, we made a
yes.
difference.
Yes, we did. Let's draft up that negotiations update.
Let's do it.
Celebrate.
Celebrate. Hey.